Dog Soldiers. The name has a little bit of a twist because this movie is about dog soldiers, the military term for army guys. It's also about dog soldiers because they're facing soldiers who are wolves or dogs. It's a werewolf movie. It's probably my first or second favorite werewolf movie of all time. Either this one or Bad Moon. It's a toss-up between the two. Both of them were pretty good werewolf movies. And the werewolves were gigantic. You know, they were like 6'10", 7'5". I mean, they were big, you know, in both movies. So they seem more imposing. But in this movie, a group of army guys are sent out, and they go out on a mission, and they're going to go and do their night ops. And their unit sends them to a certain location. It turns out that they think that they're on just a training mission, but they're part of another mission that they're not aware of. People have located werewolves, and they've decided that their government's decided they're Irish or Scottish. Their government's decided they want to try to catch these werewolves, so they send these guys out there, and they don't know that they're fighting werewolves. They've got blanks in their guns. They don't have real guns, real bullets. So they're out there in the middle of nowhere. They're set up. But the werewolves are smart. The werewolves know that these guys are the bait. So they attack and kill the guys that are trying to set them up and use them as bait. And then they come back for the other ones. So they get attacked and they fight. They're army guys. They fight, you know. And they end up in a cabin. And they meet some people in the cabin. And the people are trying to help them, and they're fighting the werewolves. And they got to get away. It kind of reminded me of the zombie movie where people are stuck in the house and they're trying to get out. They've got to make it from the house to the garage because they think there's a running car in the garage. If they can get to that, they can get away. Same kind of a thing. They're in the house. They want to get to this running car because they think they can get to it, crank it up, crank that puppy up, and they can get out of there, skedaddle. And, you know, maybe a car can outrun a werewolf. Who knows? But it turns out that there are a few twists. There's maybe 5 pretty good twists in this movie. I'm going to give you one. There's more than one werewolf. It's a pack. That sucks. So they're well-trained army guys, and I'm pretty sure they're English, and they're on a mission. They're suited and booted. They got all of their equipment and everything, but they don't have ammo. So they've got to try to figure out other ways to fight, you know, the werewolves. If you were trapped, you know, and there were werewolves outside the building, but there were people in your building, who would you want? A guy that was a baker, you know, a professional boxer, a strongman from a contest, or a bunch of military guys? I'd go with the military guys. So these guys have a really good chance of getting out, but they're facing werewolves, man. So it kind of sucks for them. But this was a good movie. It's an older movie. It's a good movie. The people who made Hellraiser made this movie, Hellraiser the series. So you get an idea of how the movie is. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed this a lot. I enjoyed this movie so much that I'm going to give this movie 8 bags of popcorn. Man, 8 bags of popcorn, because it was that good. Don't believe me? Check the movie out and let's talk about it. See the movie. What's your favorite werewolf movie? Let's talk about it in the comments. And as always, if you like the video, if you like the content, subscribe. And then like.